who stared at goats. What do you not like about it? I mean, it was
I
okay.
I love a lot of Coen Brothers films. Some of them are like my favorite movies, but Men Who Stare at Goats was just completely fucking flat and boring.
Okay, The Perfect Storm. It's about a
Oh,
boat in a storm. What's the problem?
that's the problem.
What? It's that's what you were getting yourself
Imagine
into.
the part of Jaws where the three men are on the boat hunting the shark. Now imagine there's no shark, and the men don't get drunk and sing a song. That's the
Okay.
movie.
Final Destination. I don't disagree with it because look, I don't want to see
dumb,
Death
dumb.
Mousetrap. Death Mousetrap. That's what that is to me. The Twilight Saga. Moving on. The Frog. I mean, okay. Sex and the City 2. I mean, no. I'm with you on that one. Okay, motherfucker.
What?
Which one?
What one?
Oh, you son of a
What are you talking about?
Teen Wolf with Mr. Fox.
I don't like Teen Wolf. Never did.
Why? Why?
I just don't
Fanboy
like it.
anger.
I just never liked it.
Growl. Snarl.
Don't like teen movies generally. Teen
Okay,
American movies.
I get you. I get you now.
And time periods.
Damn,
I just never liked it, man. Same with Back to the
Damn,
Future.
you're like-
I never really liked Back to the Future either.
Wow, bro. Fuck Grease. Fuck Princess Diaries. Fuck My Girl. Fuck it twice. Fuck. Like, damn, dude. Fuck Big Daddy. Fuck Six.
Yeah, there's things I don't like.
Alright, how the hell am I supposed to make movies for you, bro?
The vast majority of the films have got 3 stars, which means they're good. And then a bunch of them are
No.
higher than
All
that.
those I just named were all 1 star. I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed
Yeah,
to make a
because I don't
movie
like
for this
them.
guy? Like, man, fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck.
They're either bad or I just really don't like them. Anyway.
Let me see what. Yeah, you better freaking rate this high.
Right, we can
Militia Man.
We can do Letterboxd later.
Oh, is everyone here? Is everyone ready?
This is us. This is the 3.
Did we get any sort of rest last session?
They did rest overnight.
No.
Yes. You did?
Trying to
did.
kill us?
Swindle didn't.
Oh, no,
because
that's right, I did,
Swindle
yeah.
can explain to you why he didn't.
Yeah, why didn't you?
I already explained it. Because I wanted to murder someone, alright? Happy?
Well, you already did. Happy day.
As ever, Swindle got a bone that he had to, like, dig for.
Yes.
So certain he was this man was responsible for all the evil in the world because he's just not a very likable person, so you decided to murder him in cold blood.
Yeah. The very second that you introduced doubt into my mind, I was like, oh shit, I fucked up, didn't I? And then you're like, nope, suspicions were correct, maybe? I don't know.
I
was so certain.
I did not confirm or deny anything. You have all your circumstantial evidence, and that's what you're going with.
Yep.
And then you turned yourself in, so they threw you in the dungeon, which didn't last very long because it's almost straight. Well, actually, what happened? So it's you beat the orcs in the sewer, and then they basically spent last session just like talking to people in the city. Right? You just didn't really like take much action apart from you murdering Luna.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of talking, and then you went off to murder this guy because you figured he was the bad guy, and you found some stuff that maybe implied that. And then you were very honest and turned yourself in, and then they put you in prison.
I mean, he was a piece of shit.
Well, you think that. He did. He approached the Black Swords and tried to hire them to act as his bodyguard to escort him to safety out of the city while he left the city to defend for themselves. What else did you find in his room?
A bunch of books on magic, which was very odd for a guy that seemed to have such hatred for them, for magic users. Also, I mean, didn't find it in his room, but like whenever everybody else went to try to get the Lord Mayor to evacuate, Ulanor was like, no, we can totally take them in a fight. And, you know, this was like after attempting to hire us to escort him out of the city. He was like, no. Well, I have complete and total faith in our city's defenses, and, you know, the militia of peasants with pitchforks. Yeah, they'll totally take out the uncountable green tide. But yeah, as far as like in his room, like I said, the books on magic. Forget, there was one book that I took, but I can't remember.
It's the book on ritual
I was going to
weather
take,
magic.
but that's the one. Yeah, it was a book on weather ritual magic.
Then you had a fireball scroll as well.
I thought was pretty damning. Yeah, but I was going to take those, but I left those whenever I decided to just go ahead and confess. Because I figured those pretty damning evidence.
And you didn't even take his money.
No, and I didn't take his money, so, you know, you can't even use that angle against me.
Why would you use any angles
Did I
against
want to?
you?
Absolutely.
You turned yourself in for murder. We didn't need to use any angles against you.
Yeah, but it wasn't for monetary gain. Piece of shit.
I mean, I'm not sure it's for
could have totally
any kind of
organized
gain.
everybody up. No,
Really?
probably not. Over here, one leg, one eye, against a horde of orcs.
But yeah, anyway, so he did that, and then I can't remember, I think it was the magistrate himself came down.
Yeah.
Or it was Nera came down to the guild hall to tell you that he had been arrested for murder and put in the prison. But following the meeting in the morning, the Lord Mayor had reconsidered and decided that yes, the best course of action will be to evacuate the city. And they gave the orders, so the captain and the magistrate were going about trying to like make sure everybody was getting evacuated as soon as possible. It's like 8,000 people, so it would take a little bit of time. And then just as he's coming to deliver that message to you hear the horns.
Magistrate let me out. Shortly after the horns were sounded. Because at that point, you know, all hands on deck, I guess.
Yeah, that sound.
So anyways, Nautius, yeah.
So you'll see boys with shovels running up to the ramparts to clear the snow. You'll see the militiamen, you know, stumble out of their buildings, slipping on the snow, trying to put on their helmets and grab their swords. You'll see the handful of soldiers that the city has remaining kind of try to frantically organise the militiamen to get them on the walls. And you'll see other men like running with big baskets full of rocks just to try and take them up on top of the walls as well. Nera grabs her bow and her sword, and then she's like, looks at the three of you, well, it will be the four of you here.
Are we not evacuating?
Didn't you hear the horns? They're here.
Let's evacuate.
She runs past
surrounded.
you and runs to the nearest like tower to ascend the walls. Women and children are like rushing through the streets, headed towards the mayor's keep. The men are like stumbling around, trying to form themselves into defences. Ratark comes stumbling out of the dungeon. I think Lim ran down to free him, so the two of them would come out from the mayor's dungeon. Snow is still falling. It is several inches thick on the ground. What would you like to do?
Dark.
Uh-huh.
So this was in mid-organization of the evacuation and stuff like that,
Yeah,
right?
sorry, he decided, so he wasn't going to evacuate, and then when he got up in the morning, he said, okay, now we've thought about it, and that Ulnar's dead, I've reconsidered, we're going to evacuate, give the order. And just after the order is given and they begin to try and organise the evacuation, the horns sound. give you more details, but you are like inside the city, so you don't literally like see anything yet. But you can hear the horns coming from all around, the north, the south, the east, the west.
Oh, so the city is surrounded.
Potentially, yeah.
I mean, if the hordes are sounding from all directions, Ratark's gonna try to find a way of either going towards the wall to look out or find a tower to.
Yeah, I mean,
he's trying to scan the horizon.
You can climb up one of the steps, or go up one of the towers like that are part of the wall. When you get to the top, there's people coming to and fro trying to hastily organise themselves, and you look out. Now the visibility is poor because of the blizzard. There's like fields of snow, but you can see the movement at the periphery of your vision. Just a kind of murky darkness. You can see movement of mass numbers of bodies.
All right, so what's the game plan? I have slight ideas, but I want to hear you guys.
Nadius is going to go in the direction of that Nera went, seeing how there's a possibility that there might not be a route of evacuation available anymore.
Nera is up next to where the captain is. The magistrate is there with some men behind him, and they are discussing how best. Well, they've already planned how to best organise defences because that was the original plan. Now they're just trying to find everyone that they can assign. The plan is to assign about 20 militiamen to each capable and experienced fighter or soldier, and to man the walls with them. So Nera will see you approaching Natius, and she'll look up and see Ratark and maybe Philaglim him up in the wall with Mira. Well, are you with us?
There's not much of a choice at this point.
If they've surrounded us, as it appears they have, then I'm not sure what else can be done.
Don't suppose anybody knows where I think his name Guntark was? The last druid that Illinar tried to pay me to kill or find?
OOC knowledge, I believe it was a village to the south.
Yeah, that might be a bit too late now.
The horns sound again, and you can hear men excitedly shouting down, one of the guardsmen, from the top of the wall down to the captain. Captain Hotman, one of them is approaching. It looks like a messenger. If you guys are on the wall, you'll see a completely naked half-orc, hands outstretched, palms open, walking alone towards the city gate.
Well,
there's a discussion between the men whether they should shoot him with an arrow or not.
He's a messenger. Might as well hear what they have to say. They might offer terms.
We should. Because this is unusual behavior, considering that they do have... Well, they may not be aware that they have the overwhelming advantage.
I think before the half-orc speaks, Glim will have maybe an idea of what's happening. The half-orc yells out in front of the gate. War Chief Gorak offers your people the honour to die in battle if you exit the city and meet us on the field of battle. Otherwise, you will be slain like cattle in a pen.
Do I recognize that voice? I'm sorry. I had my...
Yes, he is one of the half-orcs that you met when you were in the camp.
God damn it. How many archers do we have?
Looking around, so there are... Some of the men will be trained with a bow because they were hunters. The guardsmen will be trained with bows. Nera has her bow. So you maybe have like a dozen archers at most.
Alright. And do we have a lot of oil and fire? 'Cause That's gonna be our
plenty of
best
oil,
bet.
and like I said, they've got piles of rocks for throwing rocks off the stone walls for the less trained soldiers as well.
Okay, so one idea is to have. I'm gonna go out there. You guys have your bows ready. Once I give the signal, it'll be me raising my hand. You guys start firing. That's one idea.
If you go out there, you're probably going to die, Father Glenn.
If we stay here, we're probably gonna die. So
You sense the orc within Glim as he has the urge to meet them in battle.
you got any ideas? That was my idea.
At least if we have, at least within the city, we have the walls. Out there is certain death.
The
Wait,
Lord,
in here, it's certain death.
the Lord Mayor enters, a guard on either side of him as he ascends the stairs. As you do no such thing, he bellows. He pulls out his sword and stands on top of the wall, and everyone stands aside to look at him. And he leans over the parapet and yells down at the half-orc, "You tell your war chief he can never have this city. He can go fuck himself." And then all the men around him start to cheer and clank their swords off the wall.
I look at her. I look at her. I'm like, see? Bravery runs
That
in
was
this
nice.
town.
Bit of diplomacy.
That's why I do kind of give him higher respects. So he'd rather die than leave his city. Oh, any other ideas?
Yeah, I'm
besides
sure
being scared?
I'm sure the children that are going to be killed by the orcs are going to be so grateful that the Lord
I
Mayor
know.
chose to die.
I know. So
The
what
Lord
do we
Mayor
do?
turns to you, Ratark. It's like, "Don't worry, my goblin friend. We have sent many messengers for reinforcements. They'll be here any moment. I have full confidence. We just need to hold out a little longer behind our walls." And then you hear the captain saying, "Sire, lower your head." And you can look out across the plain. You see the orcs have rolled up like a catapult, like a spring catapult thing, and they're like ratcheting it down and loading it up.
What was his name again?
Who, the mayor?
The half orc.
Hanlon.
Hanlon!
The naked orc turns around and looks up.
It was an honor talking to you.
"Die bravely," he yells back at you.
Is there any option of just not dying at all? I just want to explore all our options.
They have siege weapons. Do we have anything that we can use against that?
Hey, I saw the fire and arrows, but hey.
Captain Holden's like,
Ratark just points to the... Alright, go ahead.
"No, on you go."
I was just gonna say, Ratark points to the elderly and the children that are holding rocks on the top of the wall.
Yeah, I mean, the
Now
youngest
is not the time for jokes.
of the men on the wall men are like 14-year-old boys, but they're like scraping the snow and carrying rocks. The older ones are like maybe in their 60s.
Yeah, you think I was joking. That looks like that's all we got for siege weapons.
Like,
Go.
Captain Holden goes, "No, we have a couple of ballistas," and he points to the towers either side of you, up in the towers.
Oh.
Oh, two ballistas.
Hey, dude, ballistas could do some cool stuff.
He hears a man shout, "Get down!" And you see the catapult launch and fire, and like a spread of maybe rocks or something, can't be more than a dozen of them, tumble through the air. You hear dud, like soft thuds against the wall where you're standing as you're hiding the accumulations. And then something like smacks off like the edge of the tower and falls onto the parapet next to you. You look down Ratark and you can see it's like a decayed head.
Oh. I think we just got our messengers back, Lord Mayor.
Oh, I just look at him. I'm like,
Do
Hey,
do
man.
any of these heads look familiar, sir?
yep.
You can tell instantly from the magistrate's face that he goes a bit kind of green himself.
Okay,
should take
so
down
we're
their siege
evacuating.
weapons.
That's enough. All right, go ahead.
We should take out their siege weapons while we can. If we could figure out where their least, how should I say? Because the horns sounded from all sides. It's a possibility that they're not truly surrounding the city, but rather trying to make it seem like that they have. If we can find out where they're not, if that is the case, then we can possibly have people evacuate out that side while holding their attention elsewhere. Other than that, I don't think there is much else that we can do at the points.
So obviously they're going to defend their walls. If you wanted to try and enact any other kind of activity, you are free to do that. If you think it's completely hopeless, you can try and escape. You're not like heroes in this story. You can do whatever you think your characters would be trying to do. But these people, it's like their homes, their city, they're stuck here. They're going to try and fight for it. Although if there was an opening to escape, like an obvious, potentially safe route, a lot of them would probably take it up. But that might also like cause the collapse of any defenses. But you're not going to have a lot of time either way to decide.
Oh hell, I ain't got that long of a lifespan anyways. I've got one leg and one eye. Bring it on.
How far out do the sewers exit from the city walls?
If there's like a road coming out of the entrance going around the edge of the walls, it's not even past the road. So it's like right between the wall and the road.
So not very far at all.
No.
Hell. Hey, what are we doing, guys?
That's what I was saying. Now that we got our the carrier, the messengers back, we might as well evacuate. Also, we gotta pay attention to the back.
Yeah, because this is the same story for every direction of the city. We're surrounded.
Well, I mean, like I said, the visibility is poor. You don't get a great vision of them, but as the orcs close in, there's a clear line of them to the north and south, which are the main gates. There aren't gates to the east and west, I don't think. So it looks as though you're surrounded, but and given their numbers, if they did fully surround you, they'd be spread quite thin. So maybe, like Natia says, they're not actually fully surrounding, there would be gaps. Or if they are fully surrounding, it would be very thin. But if you choose to stay fighting on the walls, you will be given 20 militiamen each to order as like your squad.
Oh boy.
Like I said too, I can always just do this gun ho, but it's like shit.
Yeah, we're gonna take losses regardless. Even if they haven't spread out completely, they'll see us trying to evacuate 8,000 people in the city. They're gonna see that, and then that's just gonna make them want to attack even more.
Yeah.
You hear that cha-chunk,
We're not
cha-chunk
getting everybody out.
of the first ballista fire from the towers.
Fuck it, I'm going down there. This is too... Because us talking ain't gonna mean shit. Let's go.
Yeah, Lord Mayor kind of shut down diplomacy, so we're in this.
Yep.
We're either in this or we're finding some way to sneak out and abandon everybody. That's it.
Dark, who? Not bounty, the witch hunt against magic user. Is that enforced by the Lord Mayor, or?
It was, yes. It was Ulnar's idea, but it was the Lord Mayor's etiquette.
We're in a conundrum.
You see movement in the orc lines. And a group of them, with something that might be like a battering ram, start to move on the road through the snow.
Okay. I do have an idea how to maneuver on that because, listen, anywhere we go is going to be messed up. So, you got any ideas? Yeah, okay. Oh, crap.
Concentrate fire on the battering ram as long as if they can't breach the walls, then they can't get in.
True.
We should have as many civilians, non-combatants, bringing things to barricade the gates with.
Okay, let's do that.
Us, Lord Mayor? Perhaps it was time to reconsider this prosecution against magic users, though I doubt that there will be many in hiding. As it is, seeing how our back is against the walls, it may be beneficial to pass word along that amnesty, and I'm not sure what else could be offered to encourage them to come out of hiding beyond self-preservation.
Sure.
Correct.
Make me a charisma check. You can, Lord Mayor nods, thinks for a second, and the magistrate leans in. He goes, Ulnar was a traitor, sire. He was practicing magic himself. The Lord Mayor faces you and Natius, and he goes, you're right, of course, mercenary, but I'm not sure how we can encourage any of them to come out of hiding at this point if there are indeed any left.
Oh, they'll listen to you. Just say like, hey, is there any... I mean, I don't have to tell you what to do. Just, they'll listen to you if you say it's the ban is uplifted.
Well, it wasn't a ban, Father Glenn. However, in self-preservation, since hiding it would do no good, and perhaps leading by example may be beneficial.
That's what I was looking for.
How far away is that battering ram group?
I mean, they have to trundle through the snow, but they're making steady progress towards the wall.
As soon as they're in range, if they're not already in range, it's time to reveal a fact that Nadius has pretty much been able to keep pretty well hidden outside of the small group.
Yeah, I mean, if you have far range on your spell, you'll be able to get it as long as they're like within line of sight.
Well, magic missile is far range.
Yep, so they will definitely be within range.
Oh my god.
The front left one on the battering ram group. So this is pretty much punctuating a point of what Nadius was saying. And hopefully, if any other magic user sees this display after, maybe they will realize that the Lord Mayor is serious about not prosecuting the magic users anymore.
Let's see how good this purge was. Yeah, unfortunately there are no other magic users, at least on the walls, immediately to like join in and respond.
That was a good effort, but I think...
Yeah, but as long as the word passes around and as long as they see someone throwing spells, maybe, just maybe. Then again, there might not be any really left due to the witch hunt.
And they wouldn't be super common anyway. So, I mean, out of 8,000 people, you might expect one or two people at most. Yeah. But the Lord Mayor will pass to Navarre the message, and Navarre will send one of his men to run to the keep where the women and children are being held, to notify them that if there are any practitioners of magic, to come forward in defence of the city, and they will receive like a royal pardon. You now see other commotion from the orc line, and small groups of them with long ladders start marching, spaced out, maybe a dozen or more, spread out along the city walls.
Ah, fuck.
So how would you like to approach the defence with your squad of 20 militiamen? If that's what you want to do.
Okay. I haven't rested, right?
You didn't get your full rest because you were in the dungeon. But I think we
Oh, but has it?
I think we accounted for all that before we ended last time.
Yeah. But has it been a it's the next day though, right?
Yes.
Oh, so I do get my smoke steps back. Cool.
Yes, you have all your abilities back. That's why you have luck as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sure, that'll come in useful. Yeah, I guess Ratark's gonna tell his guys try to pick off as many of the ladder crews that are coming as possible.
So Nera's squad, because she is the archer, she's going to have the hunters, so she's basically manning everybody who has a bow and directing them on targets. So they will be trying to pick off the ones with the ladders already. You can hear the ballistas cha-chung, cha-chung, shooting down at the battering ram squad. Let's see how successful she is with the bows.
Just let me know whenever I can pelt people with the magic missiles.
I should probably put you in initiative order now. If you might click on your images in the combat tracker.
Glim, I think you're the only one that needs to click your thing.
Hang on. Computer's acting up. Acting up.
Some arrow hats and then ballistas. Just this with double damage for ballistas. Okay. So they lay out a volley of arrows and the ballistas do their thing, taking some more damage on the orc forces.
Nadius will instruct the 4 groups of 4 to ready oil and fire for the ladders. Otherwise, they are to aim for anything that they can. The other 4 messengers / archers will just be doing whatever. Nadius is going to make use of that robe and see if she could get a higher vantage point while pelting the battering ram group with more magic missiles.
So you want your guys just to hurl oil and rocks at the ladders when they get close enough while you shoot magic missile at the battering ram, correct?
They're to wait till the ladders go up, because the oil and fire should make it where they can't even use those ladders. If that makes any sense.
That's fine. Do you want to give me a magic missile roll for your contribution then? And then we'll do a roll for your guys once they get to the wall, see how accurate. Another 3.
I'm not sure if there was a tower near Nadia's group.
Yes.
But if there is, then she's using the robot spider climb to actually scale it.
Yeah.
So that she has a higher vantage point.
So imagine over the gate itself, you have like a tower section that's got like, 2 towers, one on either side of the gate above it, and that's where you would be. And I'm assuming because with your squad, you want your squad just next to the gate entrance in at the wall.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to use what they are doing as a negative against the orcs when the orcs try to scale. The orcs actually rolled super low for their initiative.
We love that for us.
Mira's not going to get to do anything until they get to the walls.
Oh, Christ.
Lord Mayor. Okay, so he is going to turn to the men on the walls and just start yelling like speeches and words of encouragement, and in doing so he's going to give them all advantage to their first action. Hotman's men aren't going to do anything yet. Father Glim, what would you and your squad like to do? They're not at the walls yet, they're still approaching because they have to trundle through the snow, so they are a little slowed.
I'm gonna try to go to the side.
So on the walls.
Yeah, go on the side and try to pick some down over there. That's too much.
Too much, what do you mean?
Oh yeah, that's all. That's all I can think of right now.
Right, sorry, so what do you want? What are you telling your squad to do? Are you just waiting for them to get to the wall, or do you want to do something more proactively?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the side and. How many do I have? I have like 4 or 5 or.
20 men. You have 20 militiamen. Some of them are very young, some are very old, and the others are some.
Okay, so the archers I want to be on on the top side there.
Nera has
Shoot
all the
anything
archers, but you have guys with rocks.
Never mind. Rock? I mean...
Yeah, throwing the rock can do some damage.
Alright, I want row of 5 men at the top, rock ready, and then I'm gonna go down and is there like an open spot there, or
What do you mean by an open spot?
that I can rush out and attack them, or
Oh, you want to go down to the gate for the battering ram coming? Do you want to rush outside through the gate with your men? I mean, you can do that.
that's too risky. How many people are at the gate?
Captain Hotman will be at the gate with his 20 men. He will be trying to reinforce it and to fight off the intruders should they breach it. So you can imagine his squad are some of the biggest, fittest men to try.
Do you have enough
hold the
people up
door.
here? Because I'm willing to go down there to reinforce the bottom gate, because that's going to need the most focus.
Yeah, I mean the problem is you don't have enough people full stop, so most of them will be on the wall already.
Well, since there's enough on the wall, I'll go down to the front gate.
Okay, that's
And-
fine.
Yeah.
Put you two down there because you two are kind of like at the gate behind it, reinforcing it. Nera's archers are then going to shoot again. Oh wow, they did look good. 8 and 4 is good, 12. Okay, sorry, it's just had to change all the health. Navarre and his men are just kind of waiting on the wall. Ratark. What would you and your crew like to do?
So we have the battering ram assaulting. We have just the one battering ram assaulting the one gate,
Yes.
and we have like roughly 12 sets of ladders that are also approaching from all sides.
Yes. Spaced out.
Is it like evenly spaced out everywhere, or is there?
No, it's not a computer game. They're not all exactly evenly spaced out.
So which directions has the fewest ladders coming from it?
Let's say to the west.
Okay. I am going to concentrate my guys to the western wall to hopefully deal with the ladders there. But I, in particular, am going to be. I mean, I know that the visibility is kind of shit, but I'm going to try my best with my one fucking eye to see if I could get a good line of sight on the orcs there and see if is it thicker, is it thinner there, or
Okay, so you're trying to scope out.
yeah, I'm
like-
trying to gather information.
I got it. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's kind of like perception. Just give me a wisdom roll, and you get advantage because the men are bolstered by the Lord Mayor's words.
Fantastic. Oh, la, la.
Okay, excellent. For better or for worse, over on the side where there are less ladders and there are less orcs, there is this large creature which seems to be restrained by chains by a number of orcs.
Oh. Not what I was hoping to find.
That's perhaps why there's less orcs on that side, because they have this large creature which is barely contained at the moment, chomping at the bit to get free. You can see the war chief, who's like on the side where the battering ram's coming from, and like the majority of like the apparatus, the siege engines, and all the logistics and stuff like that are like over there behind him on that side. So that's obviously where their main encampment is.
The west or the north?
The south.
Oh, the south. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
So the north is like the forest, and that'll be harder to tell, but you can see the orcs like moving between the trees there. Probably just like maybe they figured you would try to make your escape into the forest, and they're like waiting there. But most of the ladders and stuff are concentrated on the south and the east. And that's creatures over to the west, which I'll move it over there.
Cool. Love for us.
Was there anything you were hoping to find when you were searching?
Yeah, I was hoping to find not a giant monster over there, and maybe like 5 orcs over on this side. That's what I was hoping to find. No, this is fine. Yeah, so my guys are concentrated on the wall to fend off the fewer ladders over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, so between the walls and where the orcs are, what's that landscape like?
Open fields covered in snow.
Open fields covered in snow. Cool. And I'm dressed in all black. Also cool.
There'll be like little hedgerows between some of the fields, and there'll be the odd copse of trees here and there, sporadically, between fields and stuff like that, and maybe the odd building like a barn, a storage house, or something like that. Because it would be like farmland outside of the city.
Okay,
But
it's gonna be an incredibly difficult to
It's open.
sneak.
So the city will have like a small moat around like the one side, probably the north side, because it can't be as well defended there because of the forest. But it's all open purposely around the rest of the city, so they have advantage for defenses.
Yeah, but as far as me sneaking from the wall towards the orc line, that's
It's not impossible,
probably-
but it'd be kind of tricky. But visibility is low for them as well because of the snow and the wind.
okay. That is true.
They can't see any
Um,
better through that than you can.
Yeah, man. Fuck am I gonna do? I'm an assassin, not a castle defender.
Well, maybe you should
Yeah.
I had a
act like-
character, I know how you're feeling because that's how I'm kind of like,
But that's
what do I do?
I mean, you're not a castle defender. That's what I'm saying. So you don't have to defend like a castle defender. You can do the things that
No, yeah.
suit what you
No.
do. You know what I mean?
No, that's exactly what I'm planning on doing. Like I said, I'm an assassin. I go for high value targets. So I think I'm going to climb down the wall and make an attempt to sneak across the open field of snow.
So, as we already discussed, you already used your grappling hook and rope.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Don't have that anymore.
So you need to descend from the wall manually. Now you have your squad of 20 guys to help you if you want. Are you taking them with you?
No.
A handful of them as like meat shields?
No, I need them all on the wall to defend against the ladders.
Okay, so they're staying on the wall to defend.
Yeah.
Do you want them?
Oh, with my thieves tools, I do have advantage on climbing, so
Yeah,
that's
you're
good. Yeah,
totally
so
fine,
I will manually attempt to climb down the wall.
Well, you did your surveillance as your like action this turn, but next time you can do your climb down.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now.
Okay, the orcs, for their part, the orcs are just going to advance. They'll need that. So that's going from far range to near range. And it's not
That's good. Come on, Eddie, let's do some of that wizard shit.
Well, until they put their ladders up, I guess my squad is continually trying to pick off what they can with whatever they have available. And Nadius will be targeting the battering ram group yet again.
Nice. And then adding to that, can you roll me a d8, Natius, as the ballistas try to do their work against the battering ram guys as well?
Yes, a D8?
Yeah, it's d8. Okay, 4 damage. Okay, so they're all still waiting. Because obviously when they're throwing rocks and stuff, they'll need to be to their like close range. So down at the gates there, Father Glim, they've got some like wagons pushed up against the gate. They've obviously put like the big boards across it. The portcullis has been lowered. So and there's obviously a gap area there between the wooden door that's been barricaded and the portcullis, because once they get into there, that's where they drop the rocks and the oil on them. And you guys will be on the other side of the portcullis, the iron gate, making your defences. You can see the men like flipping over tables and stuff like that, and they've got like pikes and spears to try and defend themselves with. Is there anything you want to kind of add to that, or anything you want to do yourself as an individual?
I want one group to help them barricade more. I mean, are they still like in the process of barricading, or they just have it already?
Yes, they will be in the process of it, yeah, because they got to drag out
Right.
from the buildings and stuff.
I'll ask some men to help them,
Sure.
and I'll go up to the captain. I'm like, okay, I'm here. What do you guys need from us? There's nothing really going
Set
on.
up barricades, get yourself in a defensive position. If they come through, they're going to be trapped in that area for a time until they can somehow get through the portcullis. That's when we've got the most opportunity to do damage. So if you've got men with spikes or pikes or spears or anything they can throw at them, that's going to work best. But we need to just slow them down as much as possible.
You got any like? You like the swindle? We never really have like caltrops or anything. Broken glass. Because once they barricade the door, we can have glass down. We have something like them to step on, and then that could be a good advantage as well.
Sure, if you have anything like that, we could lay them down. It might help a little.
Alright, I asked two of them, I'm like, listen, find all the glass you can and break it. And bring it back in the sack. Oh.
Okay, yep. A couple of men will run off to the tavern and start grabbing all the bottles that they can. Do you have any caltrops yourself?
No, I have bludgeon and hurt. Wait
Okay.
a minute, we have a whole arsenal. Because the shit, I asked. Shit, fuck, screw that. I asked two more. I'm like, you guys go to the blacksmith and find as much sharp objects, tripods, anything you can find. No need to actually be paying because pay is, gold's irrelevant.
No, they can just run and take it. And you've got the captain's permission to do it anyway. So yes, so you're going to send your men off to gather sharp things, pointy things.
Yeah. And if the blacksmiths have anything, tell them to give it for free. We ain't got time. Paying. I keep getting that.
Okay, sure. That will give you like an advantage or something when you get to attack them.
Yep.
Okay, let's shoot for Nera's lot again. Not so good this time. Navarre's waiting, so we're back to Ratark. So Ratark, do you want to give me your dex with advantage for climbing down? And it's not just climbing down safely, it's also getting down without getting spotted, which you do easily. Outside the city wall, in the snow, for everyone else it's like halfway up their shin. For you, I guess it's like halfway up your one good leg.
And I will attempt to sneak across this open plain towards the enemy.
So normally you have advantage for sneaking. I'm going to cancel that advantage because of the snow and the open terrain. So you want to give me a regular dex roll just to make it to like so somewhere where you can get like a line to advance through unseen.
For sure. All right. Orange Jesus, please.
So normally that would have been, you would need an 18, but because you are the skilled assassin, you only needed a 15.
Oh shit! Oh.
You can describe to me what you're taking advantage of as you try to make progress and where you're headed.
Honestly, well, okay, if it's halfway up my leg, just stick it to whichever tree or hedge that might offer me some cover. Apart from that, I probably like bury myself in the snow a few times, or maybe even burrow under it.
Yeah,
at least the thicker parts of it.
Yeah, that's the advantage of it. You could just like lay down in the snow and then you're nearly impossible to see.
Yeah, and I
mostly just using the terrain.
That's basically what it is. Just me using the terrain. I'm trying to not use my shadow step or smoke step as much as I can.
If successful, they're not going to see you. So where is it you're trying to get to?
Well, okay.
So
my original.
Sorry, you go.
Oh, sorry. My original plan was to go towards the beastie, or at least the orcs that got the beast
chained up,
restrained. Yeah. Question mark. I mean, ideally, I would want to go for the warlord, but
yeah, I mean, we're going to do this.
I feel like that's too much.
Each kind of turn is you're just going to like increase a range to something. So now you're out of the walls. You'll be like close to the front line of orcs. They're coming with the ladders and stuff like that. Your next range would take you up to like the creature, or you could make your way across the battlefield towards the main encampment. But yeah, and that's up to you. But like each turn, you just kind of advance like an area, and you'll do like a check to see if you get spotted or not.
Fair enough.
So the orcs are going to go from near range to close range. They are now at the wall and they start hoisting up the ladders and such.
Boy.
Next turn they'll actually get the ladders up, and then they'll make a roll with disadvantage to see how well they get onto the walls. So they're now battering rams now right up at the gate. Natis, the next turn they will start bashing on it. You can clearly see now it's like it's got like a hooded structure to it. It's like a big trolley on wheels with a swinging tree trunk in the center, with like a large, rough-shaped like iron arrowhead on the one end of it. And
you said next turn the ladders go up?
Yeah, they're like at the wall now, about to raise it. Next turn will be seeing if they can get the ladder up and actually start ascending. So they're within range now for your guys to like drop the rocks and the oil right on them.
Nadius will tell them to wait till the ladders to go up before trying to oil the ladders. But for now, probably would be a good idea to oil the battering ram and whatnot. Oil and fire, if possible.
Yeah. Well, usually what they do is once the gate gets busted open and they go under the tower, that's usually when they drop all that kind of stuff on top of them, because they have them trapped in a chamber. That was like the kill zone. But yeah, when they're at the wall, they'll start dropping their stuff. That's going to make it difficult for them when they actually try to claim the ladders. Is there anything you want to do as an individual?
Yep. She's gonna at least try to pick off some people from the battering ram group again.
So each orc here is kind of representing like a squad or a group or whatever. I'm just taking it off them as they go along.
Alright.
Mira's group is going to drop rocks. Okay, that's not going to do much. Mayor's group are going to do the same. Let's roll with Mira. Captain's group are doing the barricades, and then it's going back to Glim. So your men come right back Glim, start throwing bottles in there, just like smashing them up as they like hurl them into the space, the kill zone. They come with like a barrel of just like iron shards, caltrops, broken blades, stuff like that, and they're just like spreading it all around the place, trying to just make the ground as treacherous as possible, turning it into like dangerous, difficult terrain. The barricades are getting thrown up, like I said, boards, shields, tables, anything they can find to just create like a makeshift wall to create another sort of like semicircular area after they get through the portcullis that you can retreat to, and then just like hammer them while they're like stuck in that area, and just to like slow them down.
Alright, good. Think anything else, Captain?
Yes, well, we should probably get on the walls and fall back to these positions once the gate is breached. If the gate is breached.
Alright then. Alright, let's do that. Let's go. Let's do that.
You run back up to the walls, and you can see that they're like at the walls now and getting ready to raise the ladders if you want to do anything.
Oh, what? Do I see a ladder that the orcs are coming up, or?
Yes, they're the orc groups. When you get to the wall and you look down, you see the orcs have like covered the distance. They are now at the bottom of the wall.
Oh, I just activate Holy Weapon.
Okay. That's a spell, right? So as a roll.
Oh, my god is strong tonight.
I don't know if it automatically applies that, or if you need to drag that from the chat onto your guy.
Alright.
Yeah, I think you need to drag it from the chat there onto your sheet.
On the chat?
Yeah, where it says spell effect holy weapon. I think you have to drag the effect onto your guy so that it applies it to the rules and stuff.
Wait,
Okay, and then I'll let you do that while I roll Nera's.
there, I think I did it.
the closer they get, the less effective the bowmen are, apparently.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, you didn't. I just dragged over Glim, it's fine. Well, no, not really, because the bows aren't less effective when you get closer. They're more effective because there's more force behind
I
them.
know that. I know, that's why I was being sarcastic.
The Magistrates group managed to drop some rocks on them, though.
Well, it's good that they're contributing.
Yeah, unlike some people.
Oi.
Rathtark, can you make an unarmed roll for me for your men on the wall, first of all?
Oh, fuck's sakes.
You look behind where you left your men on the wall, and you can see that they are the first section to get the ladder up. So there's maybe only like one ladder in that section of the wall, but they actually get their ladder up, and they're going to be up there like a shot.
Cool. Well, nothing I can do about it now.
But yeah, so do you want to advance for your sneaking?
Yeah.
Are you using your smoke step, or are you just... Because smoke step means you don't need to make the roll, but if you want to do it manually, you make the roll.
No, I need my smoke step for later, so I'm doing manually. Advantage or normal?
I think at this point you can have your advantage.
Okay.
Once you get closer, you might lose it again.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so you're firmly like in amongst where all the orc line is.
Okay, alright, cool.
Yeah, I mean before they had like the weather kind of like helping, but now it's going to kind of work against them because they can't see other things, but they can see him a little more clearly. But once he's like right in amongst them, it's going to be harder because there'll be like less things to hide behind. But that's fine. Okay, now the orcs are going to roll, but they're going to have disadvantage because of all the guys with the rocks and the fire come down the arrows and ladders and such. How well? They are not going to get up the ladders onto the wall this turn. The fire from the oil, the rocks from the walls are going to prevent them. Some of the ladders are going to be like on fire. Other ones they just can't climb them up because it's just dunk 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 with big rocks hitting them, and they're going to be stuck there at the bottom of the walls this turn.
I mean, it's really great that the weakest part that had the weakest attackers was the part that collapsed. That's kind of good.
However, they are going to they are going to start bashing the gate, and they will successfully do so one time. They bash that a certain amount of times, they will break through.
How many ladders made it on the wall near Nadius?
I mean, the ladders will get put up, but your squad has the ladder like that they are protecting from on fire. And then the other ones are just getting rocks dropped on and stuff like that to stop from climbing up.
If there's any ladders that haven't been oiled and fired, then Nadius is going to call out those ladders to be prioritized with oil and fire. Nadius is going to pelt the battering ram group again with missiles. Magic missiles.
Takes them down a little bit more. Loads of hits today, guys. I'm so proud.
It helps whenever you're shooting into an ocean of orcs.
Can you roll an unarmed attack for me as well, Natius, to represent your guys attacking the ones below them?
Yep. Is that just a regular D20?
You should have an unarmed attack. Have I given you one?
I mean, she's a wizard.
I do not have one. I have daggers.
The wizard is resorting to unarmed combat. We're all fucked.
I'll give you this improvised weapon. That's a better representation of it. Yeah, if you just use that improvised weapon.
All right.
Do D12 again. Improvised weapon is D12? How the fuck is that?
No, that was a 1d2.
Oh, okay. Okay, well you can do D2 again.
Oh yeah, because ones explode.
Yeah, D2s are actually
Wait.
really powerful that way.
Yeah, that's
Is it
actually really
supposed
good.
to be a d12 or?
No, it's 1D2, just
Oh.
I can't see anything, 'cause my eyesight's terrible.
Okay, so just roll a 1d2.
Yeah, if you keep getting ones, it could really stack up.
Yeah, could end up doing a lot. So just keep on
Huh.
rolling.
See, I like that how it applies, because when you use like the blowpipe, you're like, oh, this only does like a maximum of 2 damage, but it could stack crazy.
So I don't have a 1d2, so I'm just gonna roll the
Yeah, just roll the
thing
attack,
again.
Yeah. I keep
So
doing
that's
that as
two.
long as it's ones.
Keep it. Yeah, so we're at 2, 3
Three.
damage now. Come on. Ah,
That's 5
So
damage
that's 5
total.
damage.
Yeah, that's good.
not nothing, but you know, would have been amazing. A few times it actually is awesome to roll a 1.
Takes him to 7. Lord Mayor's. I'm just gonna roll this with her again. This group do a crit, so that's. Right, hang on, I'm just gonna roll a bunch of these. One, 2, 3, and 4. Plus 2 is going to be 6. Only if I'm using NPCs. If I'm doing it this way, it's going to be length. Okay, Glim, so they're at the walls. The first attempt at scaling the walls with the ladders fails, so they're still at the bottom of the walls. What do you want to do?
You know, time to start throwing rocks.
You can make an unarmed attack to represent your guys chucking rocks. Okay, I'm just going to roll a bunch of 1d2s here. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5 damage they do. What do you want to do as an individual?
Honestly, I'm waiting for something to actually climb up, so
Do you not have anything ranged?
unless you let me, unless the chain is like ridiculously long, then no.
So you're carrying an improvised weapon. Do you want to equip that and make an attack with that then? Because that will represent you chucking a rock. Or dropping a rock.
Okay. I'll go equipped. Okay.
Sanctified Pebble.
I mean,
Okay,
you
it's going to
know.
miss because this is 7.
Fine, whatever.
Archers again actually do damage. Do a lot of damage. And then Magistrate. They're not going to do anything. Okay, Ratarks, do you want to give me the unarmed for your guys first of all?
Oh yeah, sure. These guys.
So they are like fighting on the wall now. And it's not going well for them.
Oh, all right. At least it was on the weak side.
That's none of your concern.
Nope.
Out there in the field, so you can either close distance, so you get like right in amongst or right next to where the orcs are holding this beast, and you get a clear view of it now, and the thing is like standing like 9 feet tall, thick white fur. Give me an intro to see if you recognise what creature it is.
Fuck.
No. It's some kind of monster. Large, ferocious, obviously adapted for this kind of environment. If they brought it from the north, that makes sense. But you're not sure what it is or how things affect it. So what would you like to do?
I have an idea, but I was, yeah. Okay. I could go for the creature.
Creature and its handlers. I'll put a guy here to signify his handler.
Sure. Actually, is there any? I have so many ideas, but I'm only a little goblin with one leg and one eye.
Would you stop bringing that up?
It's like half a goblin.
I'm half a goblin.
It's a nobler.
Fuck off, you. Ah, hell, I was gonna do this whether I knew what the creature was or not. I rip off a part of my cloak, stuff it into my oil flask, and then try to light it.
Mm-hmm. I don't think any of that requires a roll to that point. Once lit with your makeshift Molotov, what's your plan?
Run straight at the troll, or the creature. Actually, the creature and the handler, if I could, but you know,
yes,
I'll aim for the creature mostly.
Well, I mean, you got one
Molotov,
Molotov, so it's going to one target.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. I'll chuck it at the creature, and then I'll run straight at it, leap up into the air, try to chuck that son of a bitch right at its face, and then as soon as the oil flask leaves my fingers, I want to smoke step as far as I can behind it.
Right. Okay then. So smoke steps is a free action, so that'll just happen when you want it to. Throwing is, I believe, a strength check.
I do not get advantage, so this is just a straight roll. And Jesus be kind so far.
I mean, it's an attack, so you're trying to beat its DC here. AC rather. It's not going to be enough. Do you want to take fatigue for the second attempt? Oh, sorry, you got your luck. You can reroll.
Yeah, I'll spend my luck. That's just a straight reroll, right?
Yeah.
Baby, come on, baby. Yeah, come on.
Okay, that is actually enough.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. I could show you the screen here.
Oh! Thank you, Jesus.
And you said it was a Molotov, so this is fire damage.
I mean, it's an oil flask that I stuffed with a bit of cloth that I lit on fire.
Okay. See, this is why the in check was important.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I figured even if it wasn't a troll, being set on fire is gonna suck regardless. To be fair, I that's like, this is why I bought the second oil flask, was specifically so I could just use it as a Molotov.
It smashes on its face, spreading oil over it. The thing goes in fire, the thing goes roar, annoyance. I guess it's going to make a check to see if it breaks free.
I mean, you know, it's on fire. Maybe it's pissed off. I mean, I would be.
What does it need to break free? I think that's enough for it to break free. So it just like roars and it's like lifts up the chain and at the same time it does with a kind of renewed strength that hasn't put into it before. Lifts up the handler who's hanging onto the end, or handlers that are hanging onto the end of the chain, and just kind of like hurls them, throws them to the side. And then it's going to run over and make its 2 attacks on its handlers.
Yes! And I will have smoke stepped behind it.
Can't count. And that will be your turn.
Oh.
Just put those orcs there. And then the orc turn. Okay, this may take a second. One roll to see if they get on the walls, but the one that's on the wall here, they're going to roll to see if they kill your squad.
Yeah, that's fair.
And they are raging, so they get plus d4 damage.
Of course they are.
Critical success for the orcs, so they definitely get your squad. That's going to be
good.
So that's going to be plus that. It's going to be plus this.
Jesus.
That squad's dead. Yeah, you're not there to know it, but they just like annihilate your squad.
One job.
And let's see if the rest of the orcs can ascend with dex, not strength. They still have disadvantage. Okay, despite their disadvantage, they're going to make the climb up the walls this turn. So the first lot are up the walls. Oh, and I need to check for the ram. Okay, ram bashes. Okay, Natis, what do you and your squad want to do?
Her squad is going to continue trying to keep the ladders from being successful.
Well, no, they got up the ladders this time. So they're up there and they're like at the top of the ladder fighting their way onto the wall.
I guess the guys are going to be doing their best to fight. Nadius is going to descend from her perch and make her way towards one of the ladders so that she can try to repel whatever orcs are coming up with burning hands.
Okay, give me improvised weapon roll for your guys first of all.
All right. That's 1. So they do 3. And Nadius's burning hands.
Okay, that will annihilate that squad of orcs.
Is there another ladder group that Nadius can reach?
Yes, there will be plenty of orcs for you to fight.
All right, then I think I'm going to use push so that I can,
Second action.
Yep. So that's just drag a fatigue on sheet.
Yep, and then make your
All right.
next action roll.
She will also use burning hands on the next ladder group that she can actually reach. 1. 4 damage on that ladder group.
And it takes that down. Okay. Mira's group actually gets to do something. Of course, Mira's group does damage, but she does not.
Does she have the fire flame?
She does not have Fire Flame. That's probably why she's not doing so good.
Yes, yeah, there you go.
The Lord Mayor clutches this amethyst amulet hanging from his neck, holds it up, and starts chanting in a language that no one here understands. The wind
This
starts to
motherfucker.
swirl around him, and sparks of electricity kind of like come out, emanate from the gemstone into the wind around him, and he directs the energy into the orc nearest to him.
This motherfucker.
Sorry, I need to roll this properly.
Wait, that was not primordial?
And does 5 damage. Hottman, guys. He's going to attack. He gets a crit, which is pretty good. Kills, finishes off the squad that Natty has started to burn with his sword, cuts him down. Glim, you now finally have a target within reach.
Alright, attacking.
Oh, nice. Can you also make an improvised attack to represent your guys? You're definitely going to kill this orc squad. Oh, and they're going to inflict another 2 damage on this other squad. Near an infectial. Magistrate and effectual. Okay, Ratark, you smoke step to the other side of the troll. The troll's on fire, roars, throws these orcs off to the side. They kind of like they just run and scatter, leaving it free as it like starts to go on a rampage. What do you want to do?
I want to do something pretty fucking stupid. I want to get the troll's attention.
Okay.
And then I want to... My ultimate goal is to lead him over in a this way direction.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so charisma. Your best stat, I'm sure.
I mean, not worse. Yeah. Oh!
For better
My God.
or for worse, you've attracted the troll's attention. And I'm guessing, are you just like moving? You're not smoke stepping yet?
Yeah, I'm running. I mean, if anybody else gets close to me, or if the troll picks up speed, I will smoke step. But if I don't have to, I will just charge straight for
Yeah.
where the big tent is.
He's obviously
so glad
not,
that worked.
He's obviously not alone, so he's gonna have guards around him here. But
Yeah, for sure.
But that's gonna be everything, you going towards him. Okay, cool. And then this is gonna follow you. You can move up to where you were, yeah. And then it's gonna come after you. So let's add this to the tracker. And then the orcs are on the walls, so all these other windows are getting in my way here. Sometimes it's just unresponsive. Okay, and then we start making attacks. Your squad already died, so let's see how the magistrate does. Bloody windows. Just one. Oh wow, these orcs are fucking acing it. So those squads are all going to get a beating. Oh, I should really do plus 1d4. Oh wait, is that even gonna hurt Mira? Yeah, he's 12. And then Glim and Glim squad. Okay, Glim, you're going to take 2 damage. And Natius, I do not penetrate your AC.
And we had a well rest, right?
No, I think we did your rest, so that was you rested. We rolled for the rest of that at the end of last session, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so the 10 is what you're at, so you'll be down to 8.
Okay.
Right, I think that's attacks for everyone else, and then we're going to roll for the battering ram. They can't get the second strike on the battering ram. And yeah, that'll be that. Sorry, I know it's a gap when I go to the NPCs. I'm trying to keep it as abstracted as possible.
No worries, no worries.
You're right.
So what's going on in Nadia's section?
So your section is the clearest because these 4 are like to the south of you there. That's the battering ram squads. So the ones like up next to the captain, they're like on the wall, and then the ones to your right and left there are on the walls as well, but they're like to the sides of your squad.
So these guys are on the wall?
Yeah, the one is like right touching the other characters. They're on the wall.
All right. Since Nadia's section is mostly clear, she's going to direct her squad to assist in another section and whatnot. So
Yeah, I mean
I
you
guess
can
that's
attack the 4 squads that are the battering ram because they're like below you, or you can get the one that's like right in front of the captain here because they'll be on the walls at that section.
yeah, Nadia's just going to help take her squad to clear the walls, because if the groups on the walls fall, then that's not going to bode well.
Yeah. Okay, just give me improvised for your guys, and then you can give me your action as well.
All right.
Okay, well, that's gonna miss.
Okay.
Unsurprisingly, the peasant militia are not great at fighting orcs.
No. Question. Would Nadia's be able to find? With the ladder, she could kind of direct burning hands just towards the ladder. In this case, since they're on the walls, will Nadia's be able to find a chance to use burning hands without catching allies, or?
Yeah, because if you imagine you're on a wall, there's not a lot of room. They're coming over the edge. They're like all bunched up, and your guys are all bunched up next to them. So if you're doing burning hands on the first orc, you're projecting it to kind of go into the orcs, right, rather than going into your guys.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I would imagine.
Okay, I'm just making sure that I'm not.
I mean, if you
allies.
do a bad roll, then it would burn your guys, I would say. But if you do it successfully, then you're doing what you intend to do, which means not hurt your guys.
Okay.
Really acing those rolls today.
Hey DM, I need you to stop pointing that out that we're doing so good.
Yeah.
Well, Mira's character isn't. She's doing fuck all.
Okay, but
he is going to. The mayor is going to once again cast with his magical amulet.
this motherfucker, man.
Look, it's a family heirloom, okay?
It's fucking hypocrisy, is what it is.
Yeah.
Murdered a dude for this.
Imagine the ruling class being hypocrites, as if that would ever happen in real life.
Yeah, I wanted to play in Fantasyland, motherfucker.
It's grimdark fantasy, though.
It's very
Okay,
true.
and now my favourite, the creature that you willingly freed and got to follow you.
Ed set on fire, don't forget that part.
Well, I know you think that's super relevant,
It's not friendly.
but you didn't make the intro, so you don't know. Okay,
Oh, no,
so
this, yeah.
you'll be happy to know that this troll gets 3 attacks in total. 1 bite and 2 claw attacks.
Yeah,
Oh wait, I need to choose which one it is. So I guess we're going to go for... you're small. I'm going to say in the first instance at least, he's just going to try and eat you in one go.
cool.
That's a crit.
Ain't no fucking way.
They don't get crit damage, thankfully. Oh, I think they're meant to get like. Okay, it's just going to be. They're going to do crits the way they're supposed to do crits. So they like roll 2 and take the highest rather than the one that you get, which is the full damage plus the extra. So you're going to take 5 damage.
I'm gonna take what? Sorry.
5 points of damage.
Oh, cool.
As he
cool,
bites you.
Cool.
And as he bites you, because it's a crit, his head plows into the snow around you as well, extinguishing any flame. Give me an wisdom roll, please. Yeah, you notice that almost as soon as that fire is extinguished, the wind starts to regenerate.
Oh, cool. Well, that's useful.
Okay, Father Glim, what would you like to do?
Is there to do? Because it seems everything's being.
There's plenty of orcs to fight.
Right, gonna hit the orc on the left that has a weird eye. Exactly.
Oh, nice. Do you want to also make an improvised attack for your guys? So, your improvised guys miss, but you manage to kill this squad. Or finish off this squad with your ball chain.
Damn, I killed a whole squad? Shit.
Yep, cumulative effort. Clearing, briefly giving some respite to your immediate area. But Nera finally does damage again. Magistrate does not. Alright, Ratty. Takes a bite out of you. Blood splatters in the snow. What next?
I shadow step a little bit closer towards the big bad's tent and, try to keep the troll's attention still.
Okay, I would say next turn you can shadow step right at him.
Awesome.
After you shadow step and make the movement, that makes your movement. Do you want to? Well, actually, you could reach him this turn if you used your movement.
Oh yeah, no, in that case, yeah. I will absolutely lead the troll directly towards the warlord.
Move that because it's a bastion ram, they're not anywhere near you. Okay, so you're right in amongst him and his retinue, but you have an action. Would you like to make an action?
Yeah. Just gonna, looking bloody, disheveled, and panting, I'm just gonna quickly look to the warlord and go, I'm gonna give you one chance. One chance to surrender.
Okay, give me a charisma roll with disadvantage.
Oh no.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not, yeah.
Well, you didn't critically fail, but you did fail.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, no, whatever he says, I fully was not expecting to win.
He's probably surprised you're there, you're that close, but he's not at all threatened by you, and just casually, dismissively barks an order in Orcish.
Yeah, figured you'd say that, and then, yeah. Brawl.
Right. So both of these guards are going to move in on you. Well, actually, they don't care about that much. Maybe just one of them does.
Because I'm just a little guy. I'm already half dead.
I mean, they don't care about you too much.
Yeah, I'm just a little guy, but I don't even have that much loot.
Okay, you only you. Oh wait, no, he's not even going to be raging against you because you're not even worth it yet. You haven't done anything to them, so you're just going to take 2 damage.
Okay, 2 damage.
It's about as low as it could possibly get.
Cool. Guys, I don't think I'm gonna live.
So all of these other orcs are going to successfully make it onto the wall. God damn it. Sometimes it just doesn't want to respond. And then they're going to roll to smash the battering ram. They're not having much luck with the battering ram. He did the first time and then it's not really got anything afterwards. I actually think this one's going to try and handle you. The other one, they're going to see obviously the troll rampaging towards them and have to deal with that. So
Yeah.
they are both going to
Good luck.
move to deal with that.
Uh-huh. Best of luck.
Well,
Ain't no way.
oh wow, he critted. Thanks, that's 8, that's 10. And then he gets a second attack. That's 21. That's 24. I don't mind telling you they did 24 damage to it and it's not dead.
Okay. I was like, are you did all that work?
That's a good plan. Just doesn't always pan out though.
No, I'm definitely not surviving this.
Okay, Natius, you look left and right. You can see although you managed to defend your little section of the wall pretty well, either side of the wall is not doing so well and they are climbing up on top and just piling on there and just pushing the defenders closer and closer together and squeezing you in the middle. The battering ram, you can still hear them hitting the gate below, so they've not burst through yet, which is a relief.
Well, Nadius is going to continue with her group trying to help the other groups clear the wall. So...
Yeah, so give me your improvised for your guys, and then you can do what you want to do. Yeah, they're like, not doing much.
Alright. And of course, Nadius is using Burning Hands because...
Oh, nice. Okay, so it's going to do 6 plus the damage you roll.
So 10.
Significant down there. Oh, Mira, critical failure.
Hey,
Her squad do a little bit of that.
Kingston, no excuses.
Right, so critical failure for her means, I'm going to say, obviously not doing any damage, but she's also going to get surrounded and cut off from the others. The Lord Mayor, nearly called him the King there. Storm Talisman. A tiny little bit damage to a bunch of guys. Captain misses.
Alright, come on, troll.
So first thing the troll's going to do is regenerate.
Buffing him up for me.
So that's going to get 6 health back. And then it's going to make 2 claw attacks. Oh, and actually they get to do all their attacks. I'm just remembering now. Oh, that misses anyway. Okay, so he does some damage as he claws some of the orcs, roars angrily. Holy Father. This session's just gonna be one fucking combat into it. Glim.
Yeah. Time to hurt people.
Mm-hmm. Roll for your guys and then roll for yourself.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do it backwards.
They're both misses. Would you like to take fatigue to make a second action?
I'd like to know.
Okay. I should roll for a squad as well. Just gonna extrapolate these. Okay, Ratarg. The troll is occupied. The war chief, seeing the mighty troll has escaped and is attacking you guys instead of being unleashed upon the city, obviously seeks to put it down himself, being the strongest orc around.
Of course.
So they're preoccupied. The remaining orcs around you, sort of like semicircle around you, to try and exact vengeance upon you for disrupting their glory here. What would you like to do?
Rightfully so, rightfully so. However, one more shadow step right behind the war chief. And razor chain.
He's preoccupied in everything, so you can have advantage.
Oh, that's gonna be my next question. For fuck's sake. Oh wait, I do double damage.
Oh, so you do 4 damage.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's supposed to be a 1d6 or two-handed. Fuck.
Do a d6 then.
It's so dumb. Why does it keep doing that?
Because you keep pressing the wrong thing.
I pressed the right.
Why does this sheet do the wrong thing when I press the wrong thing?
Oh, you know what? Fuck you.
Right, so you're going to double your final damage, but this is... So that's going to be 6, doubled is 12.
Worked out my way.
Brain totally farting on the math there. Okay. That's 12 damage. That might be the most damage anyone's done in a single turn yet. Apart from the troll. Do you want to do anything else?
Yes.
By taking a fatigue, so you get a second action. Or you can move, because you haven't moved yet, technically. But you move at half speed, so it's not really moving anyway.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. I gotta sink as much damage as I can to this guy.
Blaze of Glory, I get it.
How do I fatigue? What the hell?
Oh, okay, so you press where it says push on your abilities, and then you can drag the fatigue onto your sheet. No, not like
Oh, okay. That was weird.
I mean, you can drag it from the chat as well, either way.
That was weird. But did it work? I don't think it did.
You have a fatigue. And you haven't done that yet today, right?
No, that was my first one. So.
Okay, so yeah, so it's there. You can see under the
Okay,
effects.
cool. I forget to look at that. Okay. But anyway, so that's a second attack, right?
Mm-hmm, if that's what you want to do.
Yes, sir. Probably not with advantage.
You still have advantage, because it's still the same action turn.
Oh, fuck yes. Oh, fucking figures.
Other people can give you luck to reroll if they wanted to.
Anybody want to give me your luck points?
What are you offering, Leech?
Killing the bad guy?
Big bad guy?
Yeah, that's who I'm attacking right now.
Alright, here's my luck. Good luck. No pun intended.
Alright. I will do so. I even click on the two-handed part.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's not enough.
It says, piss and shit.
How much luck can you use in one turn?
I mean, you can use up everybody's luck if you want.
Have another.
Oh god.
Oh, even worse.
It works! What?
Do you know what? Because you're doing so badly, you can use Mira's luck as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm convinced
afraid,
it's not
boss.
going to make any difference. Excellent.
Ain't no fucking way. All this work.
That's the comeuppance for all the good rolls so far.
Yeah,
I
we're
told
doing
you.
so great, man. Instant.
You know what? That's a free action. Shadow step away. I last shadow step. Fuck.
Okay, the boss does 20 damage on the troll. killing it.
Me. Piss.
Slays the frost troll. Now let's just roll once for this and just apply it to a bunch of guys. There was only one. And then on this side, let's do Mira. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Mira's dead.
What?
Well, shit.
She had 4 attacks from the orcs, and that one maxed out the damage, so she's dead.
Damn.
Cut down by a whole bunch of them. Which frees
I'm
up
not far
a
behind.
couple of them to attack this guy. Oh dear. And they're raging. The Lord Mayor and his men are slain.
Oh.
And then we're going to attack Glim and his men.
Guys, I think we're about to be remembered.
Yeah.
If you could take 5 damage, please, Glim. Oh wow, this is the turn. Natius, if you could take 4 damage.
All right.
And then we're just gonna for the battering ram, which is again unsuccessful. Small victories. Looking around Natius, the situation does not look good. You can hear the men's cries of anguish as the east flank of the wall, the defense just falls, crumbles. Glim, you see the Lord Mayor going down, the storm around him halting. Mira is just, you lose sight of her in amongst just a swarm of orc bodies. What do you want to do, Natius?
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If I use a regular, I can only use 1 spell per turn, right?
Unless
Per
you take,
se.
well, unless you take fatigue to do an extra action, yes.
Even she stays, odd she dips.
Oh.
Okay, so you know how there's the other side of this the wall into the city? Yep. While the men are fighting and stuff, Nadius is basically jumping over the wall.
Into the city or out of the city?
Into the city.
Okay, yep.
Because out of the city is just into the fray.
Okay, yep, you leap over the edge onto the stairway and just push your way past them.
Not in the stairway. She is leaping off the wall entirely. Because she has featherfall.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
and that's the fastest way down, is honestly just,
Straight down.
instead of,
Yep.
yeah.
Land
And she's gonna move.
land softly in the snow below.
Yep, and she's going to move as far as she can because she's basically making her retreat. I'll roll for the men because they probably don't realize that.
No, they'll still be fighting. No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They actually did some damage.
Yep.
Small amount, but yep.
But Nadius knows a losing fight when she sees one.
Yep. Do you want to yell to Glim as you, or to any of the others as you like make your escape, or you just try to slip out of there?
If Glim was close enough where Nadius could get his attention before she made the jump, then she would have.
How many captain were the closest to you? Yeah.
Yep, then Glim would at least know. Nera is out of sight, otherwise she would have let Nera know that it was time to leave. She doubt that the captain would have left, but the captain might have noticed.
Yeah, he would definitely noticed. Yeah, he's got situational awareness. Yeah. Okay, grand. I didn't take the Lordmere off because one last thing happens as he goes down. The gemstone connected to him, for some reason, triggers one last time, doing a massive burst of electrical energy. Kill these 2 squads. And severely damage this 3rd squad adjacent to him. Glim, can you make me a dex roll, please? Because this burst of energy, oh dear. And you already used your luck. Right. So we're gonna split this. So you've got 20 men. So your squad of men who are defending, they're gonna get caught in the blast glim. They're all gonna get wiped out from electrical energy. Just zapped, fried like a stroke of lightning. And then I'm gonna roll as an attack against you. Fortunately, not enough to penetrate your defenses though. Because that's only a 6, and yours is what, a 10. So your men all die, you are just kind of like raked with like sparks of electricity, but maybe you're a little further back than them or something like that. You don't get the full blast of it, and it doesn't kill you. Doesn't even harm you. And then the captain, let's see if he sticks. He is going to stay and fight. Probably not the best idea for him. Father Glim. This explosion of energy goes off. You notice Natius, or you hear her yelling, and you turn around, you just see her jumping off the wall and gliding to the ground. What do you want to do? The situation on your flank is bad. All of your other guys are gone.
I follow through. Is there a ladder around close to me, or?
Yeah, there'll be like stone steps and wooden scaffolding with ladders going up onto the ramparts. So that would be how you would get up there or descend, yeah.
I'll descend like that.
You don't make a roll for that because you will just be able to sort of like climb down a ladder or run down the stairs, whatever your preference is.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the movement. So you're going to get down there. Imagine you're kind of like on one side of the defences around the gate entrance, and then Natius is on the other side over there where she came down.
Yeah.
But is there anything action-wise
Hey, where was Rat?
you want to do? Yeah, you could ask her that.
Where's Radark?
I do not know. Oh, he was on one of the other walls.
Let's just keep going then. Let's hope he can make it out.
I made it out all right.
Oh, there he is. Let's go.
He's,
Like my
He's
ghost at
nowhere
this stage.
he's nowhere near us, but he's communicating through like a string through all the snow.
Yeah, sure.
Speaking of rats, your turn. You just see the war chief come with his great axe, and he just like cuts and slashes, chopping, and just dissects that troll into chunks, bloody chunks in the snow. The other orcs around him are all cheering and roaring, heralding their hero, who can fell any beast no matter the size. Momentarily distracted from you as you like smoke stepped away from them. What do you want to do with this brief moment you have? Of course, you have no idea what's happening on the castle walls at all. You're like far removed from that. Just beyond here, like you see the orc camp that's been set up hastily, supplies, animals, fire pits. This is like right beside where the forest begins. So I mean, you could like disappear into the forest here.
I could.
Or you can.
Batark's gonna take his hood off, lower his mask, just spit out a mouthful of blood, and charge at the war boss again. At the warlord.
Rah! very slowly with your half speed.
Oh, yeah.
So go back a square there, please.
Oh fuck! God dang it!
You got half movement. Tell you what, make me a dex roll.
Normal advantage.
Just normal. Okay, you made such a good dex roll, you can make a normal movement and close in on him.
Great. Just yeah.
And I'm guessing you must attack him.
Yeah. Going out in a blaze of glory.
Give me 1 second here to see if he's unaware.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
No, he's aware you're there.
Okay, yeah,
So
let me
that
remake
should-
that again as normal.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna hurt him.
Can I take more fatigue?
You can take as much fatigue as you like, but remember you're lowering your stats every time you do this.
Whatever, I'm dead anyways.
If you're dead, you don't have any stats, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear God.
It's just getting worse. Alright, fuck
Yeah.
it, just kill me.
It really is.
Just cut my head off, fuck it.
Well, let's see here. So the walls
Man,
are
would you just kill him?
I did have a chance, I really did.
You did. You created an opportunity and then completely fucked it.
Jeez.
Well, I didn't completely fuck it. The dice fucked me.
Did you hear Joe? He's like, how am I gonna kill
I
him?
mean- You did get away, and instead of actually running, you decide to re-engage.
I have half movement. I'm surrounded by an army
But you're
that
an
is
expert at
provisioned.
hiding. You're an expert at hiding. though.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
but
are an expert.
dice have been going downhill for me.
It's true.
Yes, it
I would have failed a stealth roll and then be hunted down like a dog. Fuck it, I'm going out swinging.
The orcs
Okay.
at this point are going to abandon the battering ram. It is not working. They've already got the walls, so they're just going to focus on claiming the walls. Do they finish off the rest of these guys? Actually, I meant to check see if these guys flee. Nera
I tried.
is going to stay violent to the lab.
I'm actually surprised since mercenaries don't generally
And so's Navarre.
stick.
I know, but it's her home, and her friend already died here. She explained
Yeah.
this. She has like a
Yeah,
a sense of like belonging to them. They all
Yeah,
passed, so they're all going to stick and fight to the death. The fools.
she made it clear that she wasn't backing
Oh
down.
boy! And then the orcs just.
No.
I'm gonna give them their fair chance here. Oh boy!
Are you?
I'm rolling it fairly for them. Oh wow, that's a crit. Yeah, they do literally fight to the death.
I could have cleaned out Ulinor's safe and just got the fuck out of here before the army showed up.
You swing your chain once, twice at the war chief, and he leans back casually the first time. The second time, he just puts up his axe and just like blocks the blow. And he just like, he doesn't even grin at you. He doesn't take any pleasure in this. The pleasure, the glory was killing down the troll in front of all his men to show how big and strong he is. You're just a mere fly annoying him in the back. He's going to signal to his men, grab this one. And they're just going to like seize you, or attempt to seize you. Can you make a dex roll against the strength roll they're going to make? I suppose it's a dex roll they're going to make as well, actually.
Normal advantage.
I think any advantage you had is going to be negated by your movement or lack thereof.
Yeah.
So just a regular one. Yeah, they're going to grab you. 2 orcs, they grab you, 1 arm each. They're going to throw you in one of their cages with the other prisoners that they have. Probably eat you later. Natius and Glim, you get down the wall. They're still fighting on the wall, so for the moment that you have down there, What do you want to do? Clearly, the city is lost.
Yeah, we're trying to find a way out.
Yep. And that way is probably through the sewers.
You both want to give me a dex roll. You can have advantage because you're already down the wall and they have to still finish fighting and get down the wall. Just to see if you can like outpace anyone chasing you.
Do you need us both to make that? With advantage, Father Glim.
Yeah, do it again, Glim.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, with those results, you're both going to, because you're a little bit spaced apart, right? But you will both make the sprint, join up together, wherever it is you're headed to. You will outpace any orcs that try to give pursuit. They're too busy fighting in the streets. And once they get down into the streets, they start burning buildings, ripping things apart, going through the buildings, looking for people who are hiding. Just savagery, pandemonium, and barbarism. And plundering as they go. So where do you guys run off to?
Nadius was heading towards the sewers.
Yep.
Since there's a way out there. If they haven't discovered it to come in.
No, definitely not. So you run along to Weaver's Row, into the sewers where you were once before. And I take it you're just trying to escape the city. You will do that successfully. They didn't have any survivors previously, so they don't even know where the sewer entrance was, so they don't have anyone down there.
Exactly.
So you do get through there and then pop out the other side. Coming out, biding your time as you peek your heads out to see all the orcs just like scaling the walls, and you can hear the roaring and the crashing and the fighting going on inside. But out here it's strangely serene and quiet in the snow. You can see the orc line in the distance. You can see the machines, the ram, they've been abandoned. They're not even using those, they're just climbing the ladders. Yeah. So, where do you go?
So wait, everyone's here?
No, it's just you and Natius.
And I'm talking about the orcs. All the orcs are like right here? The whole platoon?
No, they're climbing the walls and stuff. The way that we left? Through the sewers?
No, not that. I'm just asking. Well, then again, I wouldn't know that either.
Well, I mean, you
It's
still
all-
see the main line of them, the battling they had before. That's all closed in, is like in the city now. You can see there's still like an orc camp with all their gear and stuff like that, and some. Well, you may see people milling around this distance with the blizzard still. But yeah, for you saying like they're not all outside, they're all like inside.
Alright then. Continue. Let's go. Your
Yep.
leader.
It's time to make our way away from the fighting and probably head south.
Let's go. I hate to do this, but let's go.
If you had any items stashed, delete them because they are now lost.
Yep. I got all the items that Nadius would have wanted to take with her in advance.
Yeah.
Which is mostly her research notes, bear moss. She doesn't have a
my
fungal
flint and
sample.
steel. Oh no, my backpack
Your spare
that I
bag.
already have. I'm so sad.
She does have a living sample since Father Glim is also infected. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
You don't need that
That's just fine.
pint of blood. I've got a whole havoc here.
Alright then.
At Ratark, you are dragged over unceremoniously and thrown in one of these cages next to some very scrawny looking humans. There's maybe even another goblin thrown in there.
Wait, we don't see any of this, or?
We'll use their distance away, you wouldn't be able to see them unless you make your way towards the orc camp.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. I'd assume you guys would head for the woods because you can hide there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, Ratark's like basically beaten and done, but
Yes,
what little strength he has, he's not gonna make it easy on them regardless. But yeah,
I mean, I feel like this is actually a good point to end because if we come back and pick it up, it's a good point. But you're thrown into this cage, Ratark, and this old weary man, very skinny. He's like shivering from the cold. He's only got like the thinnest robe around him, and he's like old and haggard with beard and skinny and that. And he just like looks up to you and he offers you this tiny crumb of bread that he has in his hands.
I'll take it. Thank him.
He's like smiles, nods weakly. It's like, you're welcome, friend. It's okay. We'll figure something out. We'll get out if you're alive. My name's Guntram, by the way.
Yep. I've heard your name before.
And yeah, I think that's where we will leave it.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, that's it? Is that the end?
I was gonna laugh because if they did eat me, I'm infected with the spores, and also I don't know if the
You're
demon.
like tainted meat.
Well, even then, even before the spores, I also the being a Razgodai, I ate the Black Lotus, so I have a little bit of demon taint as well. I don't know if that would have done anything, but you know,
Nice.
wishful thinking, I guess. Some post-mortem, ha.
Oh, is this game almost done? Or I'm not saying I want an ending, but I'm just asking.
This is the end, yes.
Yeah, this is the
Wow.
We have potential to come back to it in the future sometime, but this is the end, yes.
Yeah, maybe.
And the only reason the orcs were in this at all was because we rolled up a random encounter with some orcs in the woods early on.
Yeah, no, but it was great though. I loved it. That was fun.
I
like,
was all in with the whole, vacate. Just let them have the city.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to give you every opportunity to just ditch it because there's a whole other. The original story thread is like separate to that anyway.
All right, I'm gonna make broken ass orcs. I'm like, okay.
We did hold up pretty well.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
His plan nearly
we did
worked.
pretty good.
If they hadn't cut down the trolls so hard. But at that point, the orcs just decided, okay, we're now going to have all of our maximum roll results.
Yeah. It was.
How many
the
squads?
dice?
How many squads of orcs did we manage to take out?
Fair
like
chunk, I think.
6 or something. Quite a few.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's a drop in the ocean.
And the
but,
battle ram didn't get through, so I mean, I thought, oh, you might actually hold on the wall here because he's going to fight and that. But then they had one good round of like damage and that was it.
The dice wanted to tell a story, and unfortunately, that story ended with the orcs winning.
I'm sure you thought the flame was going to do good against the troll, but it's actually a frost troll, which is immune to fire damage.
Oh, well.
It needs acid
I
damage.
had no way of knowing if it was a troll. I took a guess, but even if I was wrong and it was some other creature, I figured, well, fire would have pissed it off, and it,
no,
would have
totally
caused
right.
some chaos, and that was my goal.
Yeah, and it nearly worked.
So we took out at least a fourth of their forces.
And indirectly caused them to kill their war beasts, so, there's that, I guess.
You had the war chief down to like half his health nearly.
Oh,
If he'd gone down another
that
maybe
hurts.
3 points or so, he would have had to done a check to see if he just like gave up and fled.
Oh, that would have been game over. All faith in his leadership lost. Then all of a sudden there's a power vacuum.
Well, I had in mind, I actually have 2 other orcs named that as soon as they spot weakness in him, they would have tried to usurp him. So, like, I had things built in there that you could maybe trigger to actually swing it your way. And you kind of almost got there, but yeah, it's nice.
Dude. Yeah, the luck, the repeatedly failed luck rolls and the fatigue after that was just.
You were rolling so well
Nuffle
until
wanted to
you
tell
had to
story.
make rolls, and then just flunked it.
Yeah, like I said, the dice wanted to tell a story, and unfortunately, it wasn't the one I was going for.
That story was a typically. I mean, I really I was like looking at it, I was like, these orcs are just going to take this city. Like early on, I was like, they're going to take the city. If you guys like make the choice to fight them, that's just probably not going to end well for you. Unless you're really clever and lucky about it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way it should play out.
I was definitely swinging back and forth of like, is Rat gonna just abandon everything, or is he gonna like, you know, stand and fight?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Once I got down to like 4 HP, I was like, all right, there's my chances are very low of getting out of this alive, so I might as well just go out.
Oh, you didn't have any curatives or anything. You clever person.
No. I fucking never got a chance to get curatives.
You were in the city for the whole day. You could have gone and bought some.
I was doing shit like, you know, murdering Ulanor and
murdering innocent, well-intentioned dirtbags.
No, I'm still convinced that fucker deserves it in some way or shape or form.
I'll leave that in big.
Oh no, I'll see him in hell.
I'm pretty sure if Nadius and Glim did not dip out when they did, that we probably would have died too that round.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
The way they were
Glim
rolling,
has like 3.
They were like maxing all their damage rolls, so yeah, I think so.
If any of those attacks hit Glim for any amount, he's dead.
I mean, the Lord Mayor's blast would have killed him if it gone through his armor.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys dipped out
Somehow
when you should.
we're still alive.
Just.
Yeah, with me half movement, already down so fucking low, and I am not like physically capable of a fighter. My whole advantage is attacking from stealth. Yeah.
You could have ran off and hid, and they would have never found you.
You could have just
And if they did
you see?
then you could have just
see the
shadow
dice
stepped
rolls?
away and hide again.
Could have just hid in their camp, like under a wagon or something. That's what I was thinking. When...
Could have
Did
literally
you
just
see the
hid
dice
in the
rolls?
snow.
Did you see the dice rolls?
It's great.
But
Those
you
were
would
gonna
have
happen regardless of what I did.
You have advantage with your stealth most of the time.
Yeah, but those dice would have failed.
Well, now we'll never know.
All Ratak has to do is survive till the next 24 hours the next day, so he can smoke step out of the cage. And then he's fine.
All I need is 24 hours. Then I'm gone.
Wait, did you use up all your smoke steps already?
Yeah, girl.
Oh.
I only get 4. Okay, I used to only get 3 per day, but now since my last level up, I got an extra smoke step, so I have 4. 4 short range teleports that I can just do.
Could you all,
but it's only 4 times per day.
Could you all take a 4 XP as well, please?
Oh my god. God, please, yes.
What was wrong with that, Glenn?
I don't know, man. I'm confused.
Great, that was fun.
Yeah.
With that, how that turned out. Would have been great if the dice were more kind, but you know, such as grimdark.
Can't always be, yeah.
Still gonna say this, I find it hilarious that Nadius is the only one that hasn't gone down.
Yeah.
Well, when you're a wizard attacking from a distance and everybody else is kind of like a frontline fighter, I mean, it makes sense. Also, when the dice aren't kind to you. Tend to go down quite a bit, you know, to normal ass spiders.
Yeah, it was maybe Drac, like I was saying, because he's the spellcaster in the other one. But in that last one, he got shot twice, and he would have been down twice, but he had a helm and a shield that he could sunder to negate the damage. Nice. The only reason he didn't go down, because he only has 5 HP, and I rolled like 7 and a 6 or something for his damage.
Holy shit.
So he was like, I'm going to sunder. He's like, you better not shoot me again. And he was like, he went and hid in the wagon, so he had extra AC. And luckily he didn't, they didn't manage to get him again.
Yeah, that's how you avoid damage, yeah.
Well, Calm has like 30 HP now. Which is
holy fuck, what level is he?
Yeah, he's like level 3.
Level 3, he's got like 30 damage? That's some bullshit.
But dwarves get to like roll their HP dice twice and take the highest when they level up.
Oh.
And he had a lot to begin with. So he has like
That
six,
is
he has
amazing.
6 times the health that fucking Drac has. But he has a thing where he gets health back when he hits a guy, but he cannot hit an enemy to fucking save himself.
Amazing.
That's great for him.
Oh. Well, nobody can say that we didn't try to save the city. Unfortunately, the only witnesses of us saving the city are us. And y'all don't even know that I've been captured.
They're like, no, he's gone. They ate him 100%.
Yeah, that.
Or died on the wall, probably. They don't even know that you left the wall.
Best case scenario, y'all think that I dipped out immediately and then just fucked off into the forest.
So like I said,
I'm the only one. The only one who knows that I tried with everything to kill the war boss.
I'll let you choose when we get back around to doing a different game if you want to do this again or if you want to do runner. Depending on what I feel like as well. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I'll
fair.
leave this saved anyway so we can always come back to it another time.
Yeah. That was fun.
It was.
If you'd all died, it would have been a clean cut, but the characters are still there.
Ah. Yeah.
It's hilarious. Ricard has another chance to survive.
Yeah. I could still kill the warlord.
Yeah. Yeah.
The chance.
Now that's.
I didn't hear no
unlikely.
bell.
You're going to choke him as he tries to eat you.
You know what? I'll accept that as an ending.
Joke.
If not, poison his entire art. You know, throw me in the stew and let me poison everybody.
So I was thinking, would they break his legs? I was going to do that if he's got captured, just like have your leg broken. But I was like, well, you've only got the one leg anyway, so there's no point.
Like, break his leg though, he can't run away. Oh, it's already fucked up. Well, alright. Chuck him in the cage, I guess.
Oh, I kind of feel bad for him actually.
You know,
I mean,
that's
to be
probably,
fair, one leg, one eye, and I still got past his guards, and I made him kill his troll.
True, yeah.
and you were trying to fight him, even though
And I was
you were
still fighting
vastly
him.
outnumbered. He probably
Yeah, that.
not only pity you, but was amused enough. That's probably why you got taken alive.
Yeah,
My girlfriend's
Def-
asking, did you get him?
definitely be some respect that you actually tried to fight like a warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Made
might.
it
They
past
might.
his guards, I
I don't
could've.
think, if we come back on you think about that, they might give you like a fair trial. Because I was trying to think with orcs. It was like they wouldn't just like sack the city. They would be like, you can come out here and fight us fairly, and die that way, because that's like the orc honourable way to go.
Yeah.
And they might do the same thing with you, like throw you a dagger and say, okay, you've got a chance to like win your freedom here by fighting this half orc that we have called Hanlon.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know Hanlon.
Then when you escape, or when you're released, then you meet up with Glenn again, and you're like, he's like, oh, did you speak to Hanlon? He's my friend, and you're like, aha.
Yeah, no, I spoke to him.
Yeah, I've got his dagger right here. I think there's a little bit of him on it still. Yeah, it'd been an interesting path.
What was Hanlon's last words? Stop stabbing me! My girlfriend was asking, like, oh, so did you get him? I was like, no, girl, I got my ass beat. She poked her head in just to see what I was getting excited about. I was like, I'm leading a troll directly towards the bad guy boss, and maybe I win.
Well, the maybe was there, yeah.
Maybe. Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, the only thing I really don't care for, and it's the same with all these type of games, is when you do combat, it gets so slow. And if you have more than like 2 or 3 NPCs, it can get really fucking slow.
Oh yeah. Gotta like
that's why
run them all as like a single entity.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the things that originally pushed me towards the narrative games from playing Shadowrun with the combat. It's like fucking 3 hours. And I was like, this
Yeah.
can't be how people play games because it's just not fun.
It also depends on the people taking their turns, because some people are
Yeah.
able to do their turns really fast.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but when you play an active game, man, I mean, it doesn't matter because everybody gets to do it fast, and it's more dynamic. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm liking more of the narrative games. I used to be just really weird and uncomfortable with narrative games just because I was so used to, I have a strict list of things that I can do. I can only do those things. And with narrative games, it's like, just do what you want and then we'll figure it out later. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But now that I've started to play a few of them, especially some like the solo ones.
Because like that's when you got the freedom to do what you want, but because you have a list of things you can do on your sheet, you gravitate towards that more often than not, and it gets quite video gamey.
But and even then, there's still so many times where I'll be like playing a game and I'll be like, oh, I kind of want to do this, even though it's not a thing that I can do on my character sheet. I kind of want to do it anyways.
And when you have like
with narrative games,
later I can unlock this thing, that implies that you're unable to do it before then. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, now you can like, I don't know, tightrope walk and fight at the same time with like advantage or something. It's like it's just implying that you can't even attempt that beforehand.
That's why I really like playing Ironsworn, which is a very narrative game. I mean, but it's super cool because like it has all these things that give you like mechanical benefits, stuff like that, but nothing in the game itself says that you can't do the things that are in those like abilities or whatever. You could still like, nothing says that you can't just throw a fireball. You just might not get a mechanical benefit unless you take this ability that lets you do X, Y, Z.
There's one of the problems I had with Dungeon World, as much as I like it, is because it was a very early PBTA game, and because they have the moves, but then the way the moves are written in that, again, it implies a lot of the time that you can't do the thing that the move is telling you can do now, because it says, now you can do this, and it's like, well, I should have been able to do it before. What it should say is, like, when you do this, you get advantage. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, you're better at doing it now than you were before. But it was always an option. But some of them aren't written that way in Dungeon World. Or the old Dungeon World, at least.
It's actually really funny, too, because also since Ironsworn is kind of, like, setting agnostic, or, like, I guess that's the term, setting agnostic. Where, like I've actually got like 3 solo games going on right now. That's like 3 different settings and stuff.
How freaking scatterbrained you need to be to have 3 separate solo games that are you're just doing yourself on at the same time?
I just have too many ideas. Like sometimes I'm like, oh man, I really want to do like a pirate thing, so I do a pirate thing, and then like halfway through I start to not like lose interest, but just kind of like, okay, I kind of want to do something else. Hey, let's do like, exactly, So I just hyper focus on that.
When you run games, you get like that after the first couple of weeks, and you're like, oh shit, I kind of want to do something else now as well.
That's actually the main thing that puts me off of running games. Is like I'm so terrified that like I will lose interest and then want to play something else.
Or like 1, 2, 3 sessions tops. So like really just short arcs.
Yeah.
That lets you like do.
That's what I really need to do.
And then dip out again.
Yeah, that's what I need to do.
Well, I still enjoyed that. That was good.
No. And I'm always the kind of player that like losing is fun too. So.
Yes, we know. You can see that.
As I will quote, we win those.
Yeah, we win these.
Sometimes.
Fuck it, we ball might as well be a model. Actually, more accurately is the risk I took was calculated, but fuck, am I bad at math? Oh my god, like one of my favorite moments where I fully like encapsulated that was in a D&D game. For context, we're in this dungeon and we found this person that was kind of following us and watching us. We chased them, and they ran down this hole that has like a rope dangling into it. And so the person that we're chasing is like halfway down the rope, climbing down into the hole, and we're like, well, the rope is attached on our end. Let's just reel the person in by pulling up the rope. And so I'm like, okay, cool, and I'll just walk around to the other side of the hole just so that way I can get line of sight on the person. And so while everyone else is pulling up the thing, the DM is describing how the person now is like looking down the hole, looking up at us, looking down at the hole, and then I'm like, oh, they're gonna jump. And sure enough, the person that we're chasing lets go of the rope and just, you know, dives down into the hole. So I, without any any means of slowing my fall or knowing what's down there, because we have no idea what's down there. This is the first time we've seen this hole. I jump in, just fully try to go
Head
after them,
first,
because
yeah.
in my head I was like, yeah, full on head first. Because in my head they were like, they calculated the risk and they thought, well, this is worth it. And so I was like, all right, I'm all in. I bet. And then the party spent so much time and resources trying to rescue me. To catch me before I could fall. And, you know, that's where the session ended. But later on, we found out when we climbed down into the hole, the person that we were chasing had landed into a pool of water that was just shallow enough not to kill them, but they broke their leg.
Yeah.
So I was like, see, if I landed on top of them, they would have broke my fall and I would have been fine.
Yeah, that's how physics works, yeah.
The risk I took was calculated.
You wouldn't have both been mushed.
Yeah, well, you know. Never mind that there were stalactites all around and they just happened to land in the middle where there wasn't any stalactites.
You're like my cat just diving headfirst into a box or something, man.
You know, fuck it, we ball. Like, win these. I stand by every single stupid decision I make. It's fun.
Oh, it's definitely fun. Yeah. It allows other things to happen, which is what you want. When people are hesitant and they don't do anything, everyone's like humming and hawing because nobody wants to be the one to open the door or whatever. That's when it's frustrating.
Oh my god, dude. That gets me going to like, all right, I might have been like, oh, I don't want to push the button, but as soon as everybody else is doing that, I'm like, okay, fuck it, now I got to.
Yeah, someone's got it, man.
Something has to happen. I can't sit around and do nothing. As much as I'm always like trying to be tactical and strategic about it, once like everybody else gets stuck in analysis paralysis, I'm just like, nah, fuck it, we ball.
It's the same though when you get players and they're so gung-ho until they take damage, and then all of a sudden, you know, it becomes real, and they're protective of the character, and then they don't do anything that's remotely risky because they're like, oh no, I took one bit of damage, and it's like, oh, fucking hell, man, just embrace it.
Yeah, just commit. Yeah, just commit. Okay, we ball. Worst case scenario, you die. Best case scenario, you have a really great story.
I mean, you can die and have a great story.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which is the thing I don't think enough of them embrace either. It's like give them like an epic ending, or just get eaten by it.
That's what. Well, yeah. I fought. Just they had to wear my ass down though.
Did they?
Actually, it was more me. It was more me wearing my own ass out.
I feel like they noticed you and grabbed you, and that was it.
Yeah.
It was all very much self-inflicted.
I wore my own ass out. That's what happened. Just sounds cooler if I say it the other way.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was great. Sad Laura didn't get to play, but
yeah.
hopefully she gets well soon.
I say this before. This isn't our type of game though. She's too protective of her character.
Fair.
Which you just killed.
Well, let's be honest. Probably would have died anyways.
Well, no, because she had a really good ability where she can just instantly have 20 AC.
Oh damn.
Like as an action.
That would have been nice.
She could just block and have 20 AC. She can't do anything else that turn, but she can just tank. Which isn't necessarily the most fun way to play. But then she has these other prayers they get to make every day. So she can either regain HP when she kills an enemy, She can get luck if she doesn't have one.
Oh, wow.
Each time you use a luck token, add 1d6 to your roll. So when she uses luck, she also gets an extra d6 to it. Or she can have the Loki one, which is you have advantage to lie, sneak, and hide. It's actually a really good class if you use it, but it's too many buttons and stuff for her.
Man, I picked the wrong fucking class.
All the classes are pretty good.
Plus, it was my first time playing it, so I was like, I don't understand what any of this actually means.
You're playing D&D though, right? This is basically D&D light.
Yeah, but there's always like, you know, this sort of like disconnect of like reading a new set of rules and then like seeing them play out, and then it's like, okay, that now I get how that works.
Doesn't help that I can't help but fucking add things and change things as well.
This is true, but like, you know,
It's complicated.
it's kind of weird. Like I can learn things by reading it just fine, but like when it comes to like D&D role-playing games, like I need to see how those rules actually function.
Oh yeah,
but, like,
I think you definitely need to play it to get the feel for how it's actually played out.
Yeah. Because otherwise, like, my brain's like, okay, I understand what those words individually mean. I have no idea what this sentence means.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like, you know, you could read and be like, okay, this is just the modifier plus the d20. But in practice, you're like, oh, this is actually very swingy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas other games where you have degrees of success and all that kind of thing, it's a little more consistent.
Mm-hmm.
But this one's like, it's very all or nothing. Like, okay, we're totally fine, and then suddenly everyone's dead. You know what I mean? It tends to go that way. Which can be fine for the emotional high and lows of it. But if you're trying to do like a proper story campaign long term, I don't think it is. I don't think it's a good way to do it.
Because you run the risk of, oh, okay, they're all dead, and this is session 1.
Yeah. Whereas if you are running it like it's intended to be, which is like a dungeon crawler and they're short sort of episode campaigns or whatever, it makes a lot more sense. Do you know what I mean? Because you're like, okay, we go in and we get out. Yeah. And you might die, but then you just make a new character for the next one, etc. Can't be. We'll see. I probably want to do runner when we come back, to be honest, because I want to think with the rules again for that.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think it might be the one with magic and stuff in it, so it's more like Shadowrun, because I still don't have anyone to test out the Technomancer stuff for me.
Technomancer? I'm basically just going to be like...
It's a mage, but the spells and the powers and stuff are a little different, because they're more technology based.
Yeah. Like the Shadowrun Technomancer.
Yeah, it's very similar, but anything. I'm going to have like a fancy HUD and all that kind of stuff for it, hopefully, when we come back to do it.
Nice.
So the sheets and
Those
stuff
are
are easier
cool.
to use. Well, I could do like buttons on the overlay rather than opening up the sheet, which I think will be easier. Especially because the way I was doing it, I was using the custom system thing in this, which is like you can drag and drop elements to make your own sheets like I was doing. But obviously, like when you were changing like your values, it was kind of fidgety. You know what I mean? And then to do the roles and stuff like that. So, but there's a much cleaner way to do that. If I just do all the sheets from scratch myself.
Yeah, not sure what I would want to do for a runner, but I think I want to try to be more support. I've been having this itch of like playing basically a cleric or otherwise support type character.
Yeah, so you'd be the specialist, like Dixon's character was.
Yeah.
Going from more.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so you'd be all the. you can do different ways, but yeah, you'd be like the techie guy.
Boris, I guess, was kind of support, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it depends how you play a hacker. They could be a support. They could be more frontline, getting into things that really.
I think whenever I was playing Boris, I was definitely more like frontline, but I think I might try being a hacker again. But
flexible in the way the roles are as well. You're not. You just get a couple of voices to things. You're really not like pigeonholed into a certain way. You can play any kind of role or character any way you like.
Oh, that one's really fun. I like that one.
Because when Dave was the face in it, I don't think he really got what we're going for with the system, because he's like, I'm just going to sit in the corner and do anything because I'm the face and I can't do anything else. And I was kind of like, you've like one dice less than them to do the things they're doing. it's not a big deal. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to just sit in the car and not interface with anything. Because I feel like you're really just not understanding how these systems work.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I think that's because he's got more experience with like
Shadowrun,
stricter
where
rule sets. So
you can't do fuck all.
Yeah, kinda.
I don't have 20 dice in this. There's no point in me doing anything. I'm just going to sit out.
That definitely.
He's like, I was just in the car and I was like, really? Because like, they've got like 3 dice and you have 2 dice. You can still go in there and shoot things, man. It's no problem.
Yeah.
Like I said, Rudo, I do the Shadowdark on this Sunday, and you could play that one if you were free. But I thought you were doing the vampire game on a Sunday, so I didn't ask you.
We're
I
trying
can't.
to, but
Schedules, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you get
Sundays,
it
yeah.
free up and you're looking for something to play, and you could definitely open to that one. Same system. Because although there is 4 of them in that one, there's not always the 4 of them available.
Oh yeah, Tom's in that one, isn't he?
They're so much more efficient as a player group, I gotta say. So like, I think you would fit in there. Their turns don't
Fair
take long. They know what they're doing. Drac is like super efficient. Tom knows exactly what he's doing. Tink's played so many JRPGs and that kind of stuff. He knows how to play the game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough.
Who's the other one? Can't remember. Oh, and then Callum's the other one. I mean, they know what they're doing.
Yeah. Holy shit, while we were doing the fucking Blood Bowl game, they're over here thinking,
Yeah.
you gotta make these optimal plays. Like, I'm a goblin with a chainsaw, fuck off. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm having fun.
I really wish Blood Bowl 3 was better. Because they were selling it cheap on the sales at Christmas there, and I did think about buying it for some people. But I was like, it's just, I was watching videos of it and I was like, this is just so terrible, like the way it's made. The rule set's better, but like and they didn't have my faction stuff, and I was like, they don't want me to spend money on this.
If they ain't got a goblin faction, I'm not interested.
I think they might have just added goblins, I don't remember. But they're taking their time with it. And they're not going to add Slan, so, or even Azkazlev. So I'm just like, really just like, I have to play Lizzie's.
They're taking their time with it, never mind. Yeah.
They won't add faction, it's not an official faction.
Yeah, no, don't like it.
Nah,
Not interested.
Faction. Yeah, the design of that kind of just horrible as well. I don't know how they went back design-wise and got worse. I'm not sure how you do that, yeah.
Well, it's Games Workshop.
Well, no, it's Cyanide. It's the dev for the video game. They're a French studio. They're not. They've messed up a few games, I think. They're always kind of Eurojank is the genre they're in. I found a rule set somebody had written very like one of playing as like the orc team in Blood Bowl. I would like to do that as a one shot one time.
Oh, that'd be kind of fun.
But we might do it like a mixed team, so you could all be any like race you wanted in it.
Yeah.
Just like be the misfits, man. Just like, we're going to try something new, but we're not going to limit. We're under the new Diversity Act. We're not going to have just like one race in our team, so we can take anyone from any race. So you have like a Skaven and a Goblin and an Orc and a Troll and etc.
Shit, that'd be great.
It's a very silly rules light one, but I think that might be kind of fun to do. I don't know where I'm going for that one shots in this year, because I want to do Mythos twice this year with Runner in between. So I don't know when I'm going to do my one shots.
Yeah, good luck with that, yeah. I guess if you ever wanted to just take a break in the middle of one of those.
Yeah, I might between Runner and
game.
Mythos later in the year, because Calm says he's going on vacation around about then, so I might wait until he comes back before we do Mythos at that point. So I can have everyone on it again.
Yeah, so there you go.
But I want to do
Then you
Mythos
can do it
twice a
one
year,
shot,
so
yeah.
we don't take another 4 or 6 years to get through them all.
Excited.
Right, okay, gonna let you go.
I think you guys have a good one.
Have a good one.
Thanks for playing.
Thanks for running.
Have a good day.